Today, I'm going to teach you a bounce juggling trick that you can actually do with oranges or any other non-juggling related object that you want. By the end of this video, you'll learn how to juggle 633 and how to fix problems that you might run into. Welcome to Juggling Gym, where my goal is to help you learn how to juggle and have fun doing it. Before we get started, I want to thank everyone who's watching the video and everyone who's already subscribed to the channel. If you aren't subscribed to the channel yet, you can just click right here and you'll never miss another juggling video from me. To do this trick, you need to know how to juggle 3 balls, how to juggle 3 balls with bounce juggling, and how to juggle 4 balls with toss or bounce juggling. You also need to understand sight swap notation. I have videos for all the things you need to know, so I'll put links for them in the description. First, I want to break down what's happening in this trick. 1 ball stays in your right hand the entire time, 1 ball stays in your left hand the entire time, and the other 2 balls are juggled in a normal toss cascade between your 2 hands. First, I throw a 6 from my right hand. Then, I throw a 3 from my left hand, quickly followed by a 3 from my right hand. Then I'm on the 6 again, and I throw a 6 with my left hand. Then I do 2 3s in a row, first with my right hand, then with my left hand, and the pattern continues from there. Notice that the 2 outside balls stay on the same side and never cross hands. The first step to learning how to do this trick is to start with 3 balls. Do a sequence of 6-3-3 starting from your dominant hand. Notice that there's a gap where the 4th ball can go. Next, do multiple runs of 6-3-3 starting with 1 hand. This helps you get used to the rhythm for the trick. You'll have to collect all the balls in between runs. Then do the same thing starting with your non-dominant hand. First, just do 1 sequence of 6-3-3. Then, do multiple runs of 6-3-3, collecting all the balls in between the runs. Next, try to do 2 sequences of 6-3-3 back to back. Start with 2 balls in each hand. You'll notice that the bounce juggling ball in my right hand is going to be thrown first. Then, the orange is thrown from my left hand, followed by the orange in my right hand. Finally, the other bounce juggling ball in my left hand is thrown. Do 6-3-3 starting with your dominant hand and 6-3-3 starting with your non-dominant hand, then collect all the balls. Then do the same thing starting with your non-dominant hand. Once that feels solid, you can go for longer runs of the trick. This is a hard trick, so don't get discouraged if you're having trouble getting it to work. It's hard to wrap your mind around what's going on. Remember the rhythm. Bounce, throw, throw. Bounce, throw, throw. Bounce, throw, throw. If you're into music, it's like a song that's written in 3/4 time, like a waltz. Make sure to throw the 6 high enough so that you have enough time to do the other throws. It's easy to throw the 6 so that it goes too far in front of you or it's too wide. And this makes it difficult to run the pattern because you have to constantly reach for the balls. If you're having trouble, go back to the 3 ball exercises that I described earlier and make sure that you have it down with 3 balls. It's normal to have to reach a little bit because the 6 makes it a little bit wide, but you shouldn't have to reach this far or else you're not going to be able to get the other ball. Once you throw a 6 from the right side, make sure to shift your focus to the left side to make the 6th throw over there. You don't need to look back at your right side until it starts to bounce back up. Of course, the same thing applies when you make the 6th throw from your left side. Make the 6th throw, then shift your eyes slightly to the right so that you can see the other throws. To make this trick look really good, use balls that are all the same color. An audience can't tell that 2 balls are just being juggled back and forth and never actually hit the ground. People really love this trick, so I highly recommend that you learn it. Next week, I'm going to show you how to juggle 5 balls. Keep practicing and have fun.